Hello there. Well, I see somebody's in the room. Welcome back for another week. Oh, two people in the room. All right, very good. Hope you had a decent weekend. Probably not a thrill packed weekend, but hopefully it went reasonably well. Hello, Guy. And Stefan. Good to see you. Up to four. All right. Yeah, so I think that, you get to Monday morning and kind of hungry for some sort of social contact. All right, we'll be getting underway in just a little bit. Armin, hello. Good to see you. Five people. Our ranks are growing. Tayun, hi. Hello, Clara. Boy, I was thinking about students who may be graduating this spring. Is there anyone here who is graduating this spring? Because gosh, it's going to be a pretty disappointing graduation ceremony. Guy, you had a pretty thrilling weekend. Oh wow! So, what made it thrilling? Anyone else have a weekend that you'd say, hey, it was really pretty eventful. Something pretty cool actually happened. I think I'm going to do a question of the day, maybe for Wednesday. That'll be somewhere along the line of, what has replaced date night or going out with the fellas or going out with the girls kind of night. I mean, what, that natural highlight of the week going out that we can't really do now. I don't know what's replaced that. I think I'm going to do that as a question of the day for Wednesday. Uh, Tayun, may the fourth be with you. Armin, studying all the time. Wow, you're a serious guy. Okay. Oh, Guy, you went camping and dirt bike riding. Oh, in California City. So that's as you go up Highway 14. California City is that place where you go. It's north of Mojave, right? Between Mojave and Ridgecrest. I can't say that I find Mojave a real inviting place. It's a place where you stop for gas, but Ridgecrest, I kind of like Ridgecrest. It's one of those tidy little military towns, and so it isn't horribly poverty stricken. It isn't real highfalutin. I don't know. I've done. There's a trail run that I that I do out of that I've done a couple of times out of Ridgecrest, and I've enjoyed it there. All right, well let's start. Let's start. Okay, first thing. I told you last week that Guy, California City is a super cool place to go riding. A lot of trails and little tracks where you can ride. Oh, okay. I'll bet, because the trail runs that I did out of Ridgecrest, we leave from Cerro Coso Community College, and then within just a couple of minutes, you're really out in the desert, and it's just beautiful landscape. The toughest part about that run is its first weekend in December. So when you start off, right around dawn, it is really really cold. So all right, well let's get to stuff here. I told you last week that summer session at Glendale College is going to be all remote learning. Remote learning DE. By the way, MassCom 101, seats are still available. I've already got 30 students in the class, but I have room for more. So if you have any friends who you would want to refer to MassCom 101, I'm available. The fall semester, there has been no decision made, but it's probably going to at least start the semester remote education, distance education. If something good happens, it would be great to return to campus. But for now, it's looking like fall is going to be another in front of a screen semester. Okay, let's get to other announcements. I have the Associated Students event calendar posted under the announcements, and there are a couple of cool things going on this week. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., and I think I'm going to be tuning in, there's going to be a live town hall with Congressman Adam Schiff. And of course, we know Congressman Schiff because he's our local congressman. He was front and center in the impeachment hearings. In this case, he's not going to talk about Mr. Trump. He's going to talk about COVID. So I believe there is still time to get your questions in to the congressman. Just go to announcements, and I have a posting on that. So look for that. And the live event will be Tuesday, tomorrow night at 7. Another big thing that is going on this week is if you have somebody in your life who is food insecure, there is going to be a food bank event on campus on Wednesday between 1 and 3 p.m. And in the announcement, it has all the particulars, where it's going to be and so forth. I had somebody last week ask me, they said, I've rented my textbook from the Glendale College bookstore. How do I return it at the end of the semester? And I thought, geez, that's a really good question. So I emailed the bookstore manager, and he sent me back the frequently asked questions for returning your rental textbooks at the end of the semester. So I have posted that in the announcements. All right, let's see. Oh, here's a good thing. For those of you who are still vexed by Canvas, and I gotta say, I sometimes find it a little confusing too. We now have live Canvas support. We found out that works better than dead Canvas support. So anyhow, if you feel that you could stand to be talked through some sort of technical problem you're having with Canvas, look for that announcement on live Canvas support. Another announcement, this came in by email. There was somebody the other day, and I can't remember whether it was in this class or one of my other classes. They said they had Nick Smith for Speech 101. We have Jeff Smith and Nick Smith. The difference between them is Nick Smith is the guy with the English accent. And anyhow, Nick Smith is also a professional voiceover actor. And this summer, he will be teaching Speech 117, professional voiceover. That's a cool course. Especially if you have a voice that is authoritative or unique or, something, right? Speech 117. So there's a recommendation for you. Supplemental instruction tomorrow. Supplemental instruction. I almost said supplemental destruction. I hope not. Supplemental instruction tomorrow will be Chapter 10, the Internet. And Stephanie will be back on the Discord platform. As you know, last week she got a permanent link to where you meet on Discord. And I think it's becoming rather a popular student hangout. So tomorrow at 12:30. Up next, term papers are due on Thursday. I have gotten some some early bird term papers, and I've been going through them. They've been very good. Remember, you do need a works cited section. I mean, it is a research paper after all. I had a student ask, and I thought it was a very good question. You know, how do you get to know the scoring? How do you get to know the rubric? Well, for one thing, remember that the assignment sheet is on Canvas. Also, if you click on where you submit the assignment, it tells you how I score the paper, you know, how much emphasis is given to each category. So anyhow, term papers due Thursday. I thought I would just simplify it and make Thursday the date for both the Monday, Wednesday, and the Tuesday, Thursday classes. All right. Now, what you will be, question of the day. Yeah. Question of the day, and I'll give you a more fun question on Wednesday. This is one that a lot of people around Glendale College are truly, truly wondering about. And that is, will community college enrollment go up or go down in the fall? Our administration is thinking that it's going down. Oh gosh, there's a lot of noise out my window. Let me shut the window. There's our administration is thinking enrollment is going to go down, but really the normal pattern is that when the economy tanks, community college enrollment goes up. So I got to say, we really don't know what's going to happen. So here's the question of the day for you. If the COVID crisis continues, are you more likely or less likely to take classes at GCC in the fall? If the COVID crisis continues, are you more likely or less likely to take classes at GCC in the fall? I would really like to know. Guy is saying that you think that enrollment will go up. Clara is saying enrollment will go down. Stefan is saying you're going down. Michael is saying enrollment's going to go up. Okay, yeah. So it looks like so far we're getting a split decision. Now, how about you? What's your thinking? If you're planning to take more classes, why? And if you're planning to take fewer classes, or maybe even leave school for a while, also why? More likely. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're, unless someone would like to get into the, why would you be more likely or why would you be less likely? Then I guess I'll just go into what we're doing today. Let's see. The media note. Oh, Dan, you're saying less likely. Okay. Yeah. The media note today is hate and the coronavirus. This is part 2 of the media note that we were doing on Wednesday. Remember, on Wednesday we were just talking about general hate being spewed online and how people get recruited for it. This media note today is a different NPR story about how extremists are using the current crisis to particularly target people. Let's see what came in on the chat box. Guy is saying, because all these universities are going to be doing strictly online and they're going to want to take the same classes at a community college, then people will probably take them at a community college because it's cheaper. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, what a blow it would be if you finally got into, USC and you find out in the fall there's no classes, There's no cool campus to hang around. There's no football games. Oh God. Armin is saying planning to take more classes because it's the best thing to do, and that keeps you in, and it's cost effective, and it moves you forward in your life. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the media note is hate in the coronavirus, and then for today's audio lecture, it is going to be chapter 11, which is advertising. And I'm going to have you go through the first 18 and a half minutes of it. That takes you through the slide that is targeting gay customers. Okay. So you go through that first half of advertising today through targeting gay customers. Let's see what just came in from Sophia. Depending on whether students want to go to a 4 years straight away, they may want to go anyway. If they want to hold off until classes are back up to normal, they may hang out at a community college. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to close up shop here and move over to Canvas chat. Unless there's any last minute questions, I'm going to end the live stream. Anyone got any parting shots here? All right, guys. See you over on Campus Chat.